What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I am your host, Eric, and today we are going to take a little bit of a break from covering my week at the EWMC National Leadership Conference to dive into an article that was shared with me today. As you know, we have a new president in office, and Project 2025 is in full effect. 2/3 of all executive orders have come from Project 2025, though Trump vehemently denied having any involvement with Project 2025. It is shown now in the first week of his presidency, 2/3 of his executive orders have to do with Project 2025, none of which have to do with lowering prices or getting any kind of relief for citizens. Instead, it's attacking everybody that is not MAGA, that is not white, heterosexual, male. It's just disgusting is what it is, quite frankly. But I wanted to dive into this article that comes from the Western Journal, which is covering something that, the CIA did according to, again, this is back to executive orders, right? So this article is covering the affinity groups and all the bans of DEI programs and stuff of that nature. A lot of folks have an issue with DEI. Let me not say that. Not a lot of folks. A lot of insecure folks have an issue with DEI, talking about that they changed the acronym to did not earn it, when it's really diversity, inclusion, and equity. These are programs meant to correct a wrong way of hiring and promoting, where folks are discounted or discredited just by the way they look, and they're overlooked when they are qualified for positions. So this is an initiative to try to help correct that, much like affirmative action, which we already know that is also under attack and gone away. So let's dive into this article. According to the Western Journal, CIA nukes affinity groups, bans rainbow lanyards, and guess which history month just got axed? And why would we be axing any history month, I wonder? This is by Jack Davis, came out today at 12:52 p.m. The Trump administration's crackdown on DEI is causing major changes in some federal agencies, according to social media posts by one attorney. Mark Zaid, an attorney who focuses on national security issues, shared what he was hearing in a post on social media platform X. It goes beyond what happened at DHS and NASA today, he wrote on Wednesday. CIA employees were told all resource and affinity groups are canceled. No Black History Month or MLK celebration, or any other ethnic recognition months. DEI folks are to be fired, rather than allowed to rotate to former offices, he wrote. CIA is also apparently banning lanyards that have to do with affinity groups. Women's Council had to take down website and cancel all events, including Women's History Month, he wrote in another post. They are also compiling lists of members within affinity groups, because that's not reminiscent of 1930s, he wrote. There was no official confirmation of what was taking shape internally in response to an executive order from President Donald Trump to dismantle the DEI apparatus in every federal agency. John Ratcliffe was confirmed as the new CIA director on Thursday, according to the USA Today. Trump's order required all executive departments and agencies to terminate all discriminatory and illegal preferences, mandates, policies, programs, activities, guidance, regulations, enforcement actions, consent orders, and requirements. I further order all agencies to enforce our long-standing civil rights laws and to combat illegal private sector DEI preferences, mandates, policies, programs, and activities, the order said. That was followed by an order from the Office of Personnel Management to put all federal staff holding jobs in which they implemented DEI rules to be put on leave, according to NBC. A report from Fox News said that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives is in the hot seat because it tried to shift an employee who was its chief diversity officer to the title of senior executive. The ATF defied real Donald Trump's order to place DEI workers on leave, instead giving their DEI officer a new title. They attack citizens' rights, ignore leadership, and act as though they're above the law. Enough is enough. Time to abolish the ATF. This is a quote from Republican Rep. Eric Burleson of Missouri, which was posted on X. Lisa T. Boykin had been the ATF's chief diversity officer until Tuesday, when after the DEI order was issued, her title became senior executive in the agency. The ATF is part of the Department of Justice. A little bit about Jack Davis. Jack Davis is a freelance writer who joined the Western Journal in July of 2015 and chronicled the campaign that saw President Trump elected. Since then, he has written extensively for the Western Journal on the Trump administration, as well as foreign policy and military issues. So you can see there, the executive order is coming after anyone who works in diversity, equity, and inclusion, anyone who shifts the title in order to protect the worker and have them keep their job. This is an attack on inclusion. This is an attack on what America was founded on. America was founded as being a home for immigrants, a melting pot, a place where we can all come and strive to be the best version of ourselves and provide for our family. A place where a myth lives very long and strong that if you work hard and you do the right thing, you'll get ahead. Not in Trump's America. Not in this current version of America. Right now, there are children that are scared that their parents are going to get taken away from them. Right now, there are raids going on that are rounding up American citizens as well as undocumented persons. Right now, there was a veteran in New Jersey that was detained and arrested, even though he was a military veteran and had his military credentials on him. They just didn't want to believe that they were real, and they arrested him anyway. This is going on right now. Right now, Elon Musk was there at Inauguration Day throwing a Nazi salute, and people are pretending like it wasn't what it was. Right now. Right now is gut check time. It is time for you, as a viewer, to look inside yourself and really come to grips with whether this is what you're all about. Is this what you represent? Is this what you support? Don't let them gaslight you, because that's what they're doing. They love to sit there and say, "Oh no, that's not real. You didn't see what you saw." Don't fall for that. You know in your heart what's right. Your parents raised you better than this. In America, we slap Nazis. We don't embrace them. We punch them in the head and tell them kick rocks. We don't love on them. Man, it's a frustrating time right now to be an activist, to be someone who is outspoken, to be someone who is trying to set things right. It's very frustrating right now. And that's what all my peers, all of us, are overwhelmed at how fast and how badly things are going already. Gut check time, folks. This is a worker issue because it's a human rights issue, and human rights are worker rights. Check your declaration on your IBEW Constitution, and you will find that our cause is the cause of human justice, human dignity. It is not oppression. It is not authoritarianism. We don't support Nazism, racism. We don't support that. My name's Eric. You're watching Union Minded. Remember that the fight's not left and right. It's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. And remember, there could be no union without you and I front and center. Peace.